Good morning, everybody. We are dealing about bond, right? Bond, electrostatic force of attraction, which binds two or more atoms in a molecule. In bond, we have seen an ionic bond, which is formed by complete transfer of electron from one atom to another atom, right? Example was NaCl. Then second, we have seen covalent bond which is formed by mutual sharing of electron. There is sharing of electrons, sharing of one electron, two electrons, then three electron, etc. to form single covalent bond, double covalent bond, triple covalent bond, like that. Okay. Now today we have to see coordinate bond, third type of bond called as the coordinate bond, or it is also called as dative bond. Another name for this bond is the dative bond. So what is meant by coordinate bond? Before see what is meant by coordinate bond, first we must understand what are the conditions for coordinate bond. Actually, it is the special type of covalent bond. Covalent bond, that means there is a sharing of electron, but special type of sharing of electron. Why special sharing of electron? Because in covalent bond there is a sharing of electron from every atom. One electron sharing, two electron sharing. But यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं है. Here, for sharing, both the electrons are provided by only one atom, and second atom do not provide any electron. That atom can only share up electron. So such type of special type of covalent bond is nothing but the coordinate bond. Now see what are the conditions for coordinate bond. So actually a coordinate bond formed when covalent bond is already formed. That means after formation of covalent bond, next step is the formation of coordinate bond. First bond form is always covalent bond, and after that there will be formation of coordinate bond. Remember, first bond form is never coordinate bond. First formed bond is the covalent bond. That means covalent bond should be formed previously in the compound. After that there is the chance for coordinate bond. So this is the first condition. There should be formation of covalent bond previously. Then second, compound must contain lone pair of electrons. Second condition, lone pair of electron. अब ये lone pair of electron क्या है? I will explain you later. Lone pair of electron. Unshared pair of electron is called as lone pair. Unshared pair. Unshared जिसको किसी ने share up नहीं किया है. Actually पहली condition है कि there must be formation of covalent bond. मतलब there is a sharing of electron. After that, suppose certain electrons are there which were not shared, and suppose that two electrons are present, then it is considered as one lone pair. Suppose four electrons are present, that means it should be considered as the two lone pair, like this. So there must be lone pair of electron. Then there is the formation of coordinate bond. This is the first criteria for formation of a coordinate bond. Now see example of ammonia, NH3. NH3, nitrogen atomic number is 7, so arrangement should be 2, 5. Hydrogen atomic number is 1, arrangement should be 1. Now nitrogen consists of, see central part nucleus, first shell consists of 2 electrons, second shell consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electrons in second shell. In ammonia, 3 hydrogen atom approaches to the nitrogen. 3 hydrogen atom approaches, every hydrogen atom approaches with 1 electron. Suppose this is the hydrogen with 1 electron, this is hydrogen with 1 electron, this is hydrogen with 1 electron. Electron of nitrogen is represented by cross, and electron of hydrogen is represented by dot, simply to understand. Okay. Now they share electrons. First sharing, that means first covalent bond. Second sharing, second covalent bond. Third sharing, there is third covalent bond. That means NH3 is formed. In this way, there is formation of NH3. Nitrogen and 3 hydrogen, 1, 2, 3. That means 3 covalent bonds are formed. See, in ammonia, formula of ammonia is NH3. यहाँ पर क्या फॉर्म हुए हैं तो 3 covalent bonds are there. After formation of covalent bond, tell me how many electrons were unshared, still present on nitrogen, but they were not shared. So answer is 2, right? These 2 electrons present on the nitrogen which were not shared. That means nitrogen consists of 2 unshared electrons. That means 1 lone pair. This is the concept of lone pair. Lone pair कहाँ से आती है तो unshared pair of electron. Unshared कहाँ से आती है तो after sharing of electron. After sharing means after formation of covalent bond. In ammonia there is a one lone pair. This is one lone pair. Lone pair means unshared electron. Two unshared electrons are there, and therefore it is considered as the one lone pair, and that's why ammonia is considered as electron rich. It is electron rich species. Species means atom, ion or molecule, whatever. So it is electron rich species. Why it is electron rich? Because this nitrogen consists of lone pair. Electron दिख रहे हैं. So this is electron rich. अब आता है अपना कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड. यहाँ तक कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड का कोई रोल नहीं है. In formation of ammonia, there is only role of covalent bond. 3 covalent bonds are there. That means here actually covalent bonds are called as the bond pairs. So 1, 2, 3 bond pairs are there and 1 lone pair. In case of ammonia, NH3. Wherever we write ammonia, we have to write like this: NH3 with 1 lone pair. Total क्या है देखो इसमें. What is structure indicate? Structure of ammonia indicate there are 3 bond pairs. 3 bond pairs. Bond pairs कौन से? तो NH, NH, NH. These 3 are called as the bond pair, single covalent bond. Then after that 2 electrons, that means 1 lone pair. Right? So due to presence of 1 lone pair, it is called as electron rich species. Species means atom, ion or molecule. So it is electron rich species, and when it combined with electron deficient species, electron deficient species like H positive, electron deficient मतलब जिसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन की कमी है, इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं है, so that is called as the electron deficient species. This one is electron rich species, this one is electron deficient species. Now H positive, what H positive indicate? H positive indicate there is a loss of electron. Actually hydrogen atomic number is 1. That means hydrogen contains 1 electron, but that 1 electron is also lost by hydrogen. That time hydrogen acquires positive charge, and this positive charge carbon means electron deficient. Positively charged hydrogen, that means it is electron deficient species. Now this hydrogen is vacant, do not having any electron. Only 1 electron is present. वो भी electron चला गया. That means hydrogen do not have any electron. And for stability, it requires how many? 2 electrons, right? For stability, because it should complete its duplet, not octet, but for duplet, 2 electrons required, and that 2 electrons given by nitrogen for sharing. And this type of bond is now called as the coordinate bond, special type of covalent bond in which for sharing both the electrons are provided by only 1 atom. So 2 electrons provided by nitrogen which is shared by H positive. So we get 3 पहले से ही covalent bond थे जो यहाँ पर अपन बताए थे. 3 covalent bond formed by sharing of electron with hydrogen. अभी हाइड्रोजन इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयर कर रहा है नाइट्रोजन के साथ में? नो, बिकॉज हाइड्रोजन डू नॉट हैव एनी इलेक्ट्रॉन. वी आर कंसीडरिंग दैट हाइड्रोजन इज पॉजिटिवली चार्ज. पॉजिटिव चार्ज इंडिकेट्स लॉस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन. So there is loss of electron, therefore it is electron deficient species. Now for stability, this hydrogen required 2 electron. अगर उसके पास में 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन रहता था तो 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन से उसका डुप्लेट कंप्लीट हो जाता था. It becomes stable. But this is the not condition here. Here hydrogen is positively charged, मतलब ये इलेक्ट्रॉन भी इसके पास नहीं है. And for that stability, it requires now 2 electron, and that 2 electron is given by the nitrogen for sharing only, not complete transfer, only for sharing. So that type of bond is formed now called as the coordinate bond, which is represented by this arrow, straight headed arrow at the end. This is hydrogen and this is nitrogen, and in between them there is the formation of coordinate bond. During this formation, nitrogen transfers its pair for sharing only towards the hydrogen. And this type of bond is now called as the coordinate bond, or it is also called as the dative bond. Another name is the dative bond. So what is coordinate bond? Bond formed by sharing of lone pair of electron. This one, sharing of lone pair of electron between 2 atoms. 2 एटम के बीच में. इससे क्या हो जाएगा? हाइड्रोजन को 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयरिंग के मिले, मतलब डुप्लेट कंप्लीट हो गया, और नाइट्रोजन के 1, 2, 3 बॉन्ड है. 3 बॉन्ड है मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉन 6 हो गए. देखो 2 electron, 2 electron, 2 electron, right? 1 from nitrogen, 1 from hydrogen, 2, 2, 2, 6 ये हो गए, और ये 2 शेयरिंग वाले, that means 8. नाइट्रोजन का क्या कंप्लीट हो गया, ऑक्टेट, और हाइड्रोजन का क्या कंप्लीट हो गया, डुप्लेट. So this type of special covalent bond is called as coordinate bond or dative bond. See what is definition? What is mean by coordinate bond? The bond formed by sharing of lone pair of electron between two atoms. Bond formed by sharing of lone pair of electron between two atoms is called as coordinate bond. Now see second example regarding water H2O. पहला एग्जांपल कौन सा था, अमोनिया फर्स्ट. Now second example water, formula H2O. Now see again oxygen atomic number is 8, arrangement to 6, hydrogen atomic number is 1, arrangement is 1. Now see in water how many hydrogen approaches to the oxygen, so 2 hydrogen atoms approaches. Again this is oxygen nucleus central part, then orbit, first orbit consists of 2 electrons, that is duplet is completed, and second shell consists of 6 electrons, not 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Out of that 6 electrons, 2 were shared by hydrogen, right? Hydrogen again 1 electron, ये क्या करेंगे तो इसके साथ अपना अपना एक एक इलेक्ट्रॉन शेयर कर लेंगे. ऑक्सीजन के ऑलरेडी कितने थे 6 and 2 electron shared from hydrogen, 2 hydrogen atoms, so that octet get completed, that means oxygen is stable, right? What about hydrogen? Hydrogen consists of 1 electron, again 1 electron is shared by the oxygen, that means hydrogen का duplet, इसका भी duplet completed, इसका octet completed, सभी stable हो गए. Now tell me how many electrons are there which were not shared? Count it, 1 2 3 4. outermost में तो कितने थे 6 शेयर हुए क्या, no, only 2 were shared, that means 4 electrons remain unshared. How many? 4 electrons remain unshared, that means how many lone pair, जब 2 electrons थे यहाँ पर 2 electrons तो उसको क्या बोलते थे अपन ने 1 lone pair, here 4 electrons, that means 2 lone pairs. That means in water oxygen consists of 2 lone pairs. This is structure of water, H2O with 2 lone pair. What it? Now this water has tendency to form coordinate bond. See HOH with 2 lone pairs. Again when it interact with the electron deficient species, this is electron rich. Electron rich. This is electron deficient. Right? Electron rich, electron deficient, they combine together, and this oxygen atom suppose share a lone pair with the hydrogen, so that HOH, 1 lone pair as it is, and suppose this lone pair is shared with this hydrogen, so there is formation of positive charge. Why positive charge? Oxygen is divalent, but here third coordinate bond, valency तो पढ़े थे अपन ने कॉन्सेप्ट, ऑक्सीजन की वैलेंसी कितनी है 2, 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रेजेंट, ओनली 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन रिक्वायर्ड टू कंप्लीट ऑक्टेट, दैट मींस वैलेंसी इज 2. 2 तो बॉन्ड बना चुका था, एक और बॉन्ड कौन सा बना इसका, कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड. क्यों बना? बिकॉज़ इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ लोन पेयर, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वन एक्स्ट्रा बॉन्ड इज फॉर्म्ड व्हिच इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय पॉजिटिव चार्ज. दिस इज H3O पॉजिटिव, कॉल्ड एज हाइड्रोनियम आयन. हाइड्रोनियम आयन और एक लोन पेयर और बना सकता है, बट फिलहाल अपन लेते हैं हाइड्रोनियम आयन. H3O पॉजिटिव, अमोनिया से अमोनियम आयन, NH3 था, H कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड बना, अगेन पॉजिटिव चार्ज, NH4 पॉजिटिव इज कॉल्ड एज अमोनियम आयन. चार्ज आ गया मतलब आयन, दो टाइप के आयन, पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, कटायन एंड अनायन. इधर भी कटायन है, इधर भी कटायन. पॉजिटिव चार्ज वाला अमोनियम आयन, हियर पॉजिटिव चार्ज इज हाइड्रोनियम आयन. सो दीस आर द एग्जांपल्स ऑफ coordinate bond. So what is coordinate bond? Bond formed by sharing of lone pair of electron between 2 atoms, oxygen और hydrogen. इनके बीच में क्या हुआ तो sharing of electron, and therefore this bond is called as the coordinate bond, or another name is the dative bond. Which bond? Dative bond. What is the concept of electron rich, electron deficient? Certain examples which indicate the electron deficient species. Electron deficient species. Simple word में electron deficient species which have tendency to accept electron. They are electron deficient. Electron की कमी है. For example, boron trifluoride. Boron trifluoride. नो, व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ बोरॉन ट्राइफ्लोराइड? हाउ विल यू डिसाइड? फॉर्मूला भी बना सकते हैं अपन, कैसे? तो पहले बोरॉन देखो, एटॉमिक नंबर इज 5, अरेंजमेंट इज 2 3, ट्राइफ्लोराइड मतलब F ले लो पहले, फ्लोराइड, F इज एटॉमिक नंबर इज 9, अरेंजमेंट 2 7। चार्जेस देख लो दोनों की, बोरॉन हैज टेंडेंसी टू डोनेट 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन, आउटर मोशन में 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, दैट मींस बोरॉन पर चार्ज कितना रहेगा? +3। फ्लोरीन के आउटर मोशन में कितने हैं? 7, इट हैज टेंडेंसी टू गेन 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, मतलब फ्लोरीन का चार्ज कितना है? -1। फॉर्मूला बनाते समय नंबर एक्सचेंज करना है, बोरॉन का कितना था? फ्लोरीन का -1, बोरॉन का कितना था? +3। साइन नहीं, ये प्लस माइनस नहीं, सिर्फ नंबर एक्सचेंज कर दो, इसका 3 नंबर इसको मिल जाएगा, इसका 1 नंबर इसको मिल जाएगा, मतलब फॉर्मूला आएगा BF3। So formula of boron trifluoride is BF3, and this is electron deficient. Why it is electron deficient? Because 3 bonds are there. BF3, 1 2 3, 3 bond pairs are there. Which pair? Bond pair, 3 bond pairs. As I told you earlier, one bond contributes for 2 electron. 1 2 3 bond, that means there are 6 electrons. 6 electron, that means octet is not completed. As octet is not completed, that means it is electron deficient species. इसको octet complete करने के लिए कुछ requirement है electrons की. They contain less than 8 electron, that means they are electron deficient species, right? So BF3 is electron deficient species. It has tendency to accept pair of electron from electron rich species. किसी से rich से, जैसे NH3 से ये accept कर सकता है, राइट? NH3 और BF3 में बॉन्ड बन सकता है ऑब्वियसली। NH3 लोन पेयर इलेक्ट्रॉन रिच प्लस BF3 इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंट, यहां से यहां शेयरिंग होगा, मतलब NH देन शेयरिंग ऑफ लोन पेयर FFF, right? So this is the coordinate bond concept. What is coordinate bond? To bond formed by sharing of lone pair of electrons between 2 atoms, like this. BeCl2 is also beryllium chloride. Beryllium chloride, this is also example of electron deficient. How? Beryllium, Be, atomic number 4, arrangement 2 2, chloride atomic number 17, chlorine 287. It contains 2 electrons, that means +2 charge. It contains 7 electrons, that means -1 charge. So Be charge +2, Cl charge -1. फॉर्मूला बनाते समय क्या करना है? साइन डजंट मैटर, ओनली नंबर इंटरचेंज करो। इसके 2 इसको दे दो, इसका 1 इसको दे दो, 1 मतलब कुछ भी नहीं लिखेंगे अपन, और Cl को क्या लिखेंगे? 2। सो दिस इज BeCl2। अब बेरिलियम के देखो वापस कितने बॉन्ड बने हैं? 2 ही बॉन्ड बने हैं। 2 बॉन्ड मींस हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स? 4 electrons, right? यहाँ पर 3 bonds 6 electron, 1 bond contributes for 2 electron, 3 bond that means 6, 2 bond that means 4. Again it requires 4 more electron to complete the octet. That means it is electron deficient species. What is electron deficient? फॉर्मूला कैसे बनाना वो भी अपन पढ़ने वाले हैं आगे। सो देखो आज मेन टॉपिक था अपना कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड। व्हाट इज कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड? कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड की कंडीशन से देखो पहले कि कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड उसमें बने हुए चाहिए, उसके बाद में उसके पास में जो अनशेयर्ड है पेयर इलेक्ट्रॉन की उसको लोन पेयर बोला जाता है। वो लोन पेयर अगर है तो ही पॉसिबल है फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड। फॉर एग्जांपल सी मीथेन CH4, कैन मीथेन फॉर्म कोऑर्डिनेट बॉन्ड? C carbon atomic number 6, arrangement 2 4, hydrogen atomic number is 1, so arrangement is 1. Carbon first shell consists of 2 electrons, right? Duplet completed. Second shell consists of 4, 1 2 3 4. How many hydrogen approaches towards carbon in case of methane? 4. हर एक हाइड्रोजन 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन लेके इसकी तरफ अप्रोच हुआ है। 1 2 3 4, that means 4 covalent bonds form, right? Sharing of electron, 4 covalent bonds. Got it? That means कार्बन के 4 बॉन्ड बन चुके हैं, CH4. This is the structure. Now tell me, how many unshared electrons are there? Yes, any unshared electron? No. दिख रहे क्या? सब शेयर अप हो गए. There is no unshared electron. Right? No unshared electron. That means there is no lone pair. right? And as there is no lone pair, there is no coordinate bond formation. Okay, coordinate bond formation की condition ही क्या थी? So it must contain lone pair of electron. But here there is no lone pair, that means there is no coordinate bond. I hope you understood the concept of coordinate bond. Okay, next part we will continue in next lecture. Thank you.